time is speeding up. You cannot afford to slow down now. And what I mean by that is not necessarily like, I do personally feel that time is speeding up. Look, let's talk about this real quick. Time is change, right? The definition of time is change. Without time, there could be no change. There would only be now. Change requires both a now and a past and a future. Okay, in order for you to change from your past self, you have to have a present self. In order for you to change from your present self, you have to have a future self, right? That requires time. Okay, God has given us this gift of time, and there are laws in place in this universe, whether you want to believe them or not, that govern every single event that happens in your life. And I don't mean laws in like, oh, this will happen to him tomorrow. I mean laws that are based on your choices, your choice to slow down, or your choice to put in the work every single day. And I'm not meaning hustle culture. Okay, I'm meaning you showing up every day and giving it your all, whether you're doing a job right now, or you're in school, or whatever you're doing. If you genuinely see your life moving forward with that, you better be doing it to your best ability. Because if you're not, you cannot go, you cannot stay here. You're either going up or you're going down, right? You cannot stay in the middle, right? And it is very important that you do everything possible, genuinely, from brother to brother. It is very, very important, man, that you do everything possible to go up, okay? Because let's talk about this. In the book Outwitting the Devil, right? There's a law that is discussed in there. It's called hypnotic rhythm, right? And that basically what that law says, to my knowledge, is that every single choice that you make can either compound up in a good way, or it can compound in the opposite way, right? Now, does that necessarily mean if you make one bad choice? There's this person coming up here right now. That is shit. Damn it, bro. Back to what I was saying. Look, my camera blew over, so I had to come back in the car. But hypnotic rhythm, right? What is that? Hypnotic rhythm is basically saying, look, if you're not aware, if you don't have awareness of your choices and how they could affect you, you will naturally, through this law that God has put in place, and if you don't believe what I'm saying, please go research, all right? I'm not expecting you to believe me, okay? I just want you to genuinely be more aware, okay? So this law, it's basically saying a pattern, right? It says, look, genuinely, if you're not aware of what you're doing, if you're not aware of the choices that you're making, naturally, the negative choices will compound. A negative choice will lead to another one, and another one, and another one. And eventually, what will happen is your life will reflect all of those negative choices that you weren't even aware that you were making, right? That's why I genuinely, the reason that I'm making this video, the reason I even show up and make these videos, even when it's windy and cold outside, is genuinely just to wake people up. Look, you can't afford to slow down now. Okay? Do not lose that momentum that you've got. Even if you don't think you have momentum, bro, you have momentum. If you are doing things in your life that are good, if you are waking up at a decent time, if you are, you know, and waking up is not necessarily mean shit, right? But if you're doing better than you used to do, you have momentum. Keep it and add onto it, okay? It never is easier to go backwards and then come back from it. It's not easier, trust me, bro. You think it's easier in the moment, it's not. All right, bro to bro, look, time is speeding up, man. Time is speeding up. It's changing, right? Time is changing. You can't afford to slow down now.